This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
The revolution will not be televised. It will not be brought to you by the Tokyo Dome and starring Tetsuya Naito and Zack Sabre Jr. or Sonata and Shota Umino. The revolution will not be televised. The theme will not be written by Rocky Romero or Def Rebel or Jim Johnston. The revolution will not be televised. It will not be sung by Johnny Cash or Motorhead or Kid Rock. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not show you President Tanahashi blowing a horn and leading the charge. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be Goto. Welcome, everybody, to this week's installment of your favorite place to hear about all the world of Japanese professional wrestling. Didn't get all of it, Japan. I am your host, Kaz Wheeler, and I do not do this show alone. With me tonight is a triple threat of co-hosts. First, our Fatal 4 newsletter veteran of the year, it's B Rob.
The revolution will not be televised. In your nice bassy voice, I like it a lot.
You're welcome. And also with us, our very own rookie of the year, it's Will Housel.
Man, Ricky Starks' NXT theme fucking sucks.
I'm sure it does.
No, that's what you were just saying. No, that
was Ricky Starks' new theme. Yes.
Okay.
And presenting winner for guest host of the year, welcome back, Nick Marsico.
Hey, fellas, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, nice to be here again, guys.
What, are you doing like an old-timey like Looney Tunes voice?
No, that's how I talk. What are you talking about? This is my New Jersey accent. Yeah. See?
Yeah, see?
Good evening. Good evening, all.
This is CNN.
This is Didn't Get All of It, Japan.
I'm James Earl Jones.
Nobody would ever confuse me with James Earl Jones, first and foremost.
I don't know. You got some very similar qualities.
Mm-hmm.
Such as?
What are you talking about, sir?
You have very verbose voices.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Yeah, what else?
You both like the baseball.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Right, yeah. Continue.
You both I think you like Star Wars.
Okay.
All right, sure.
I didn't think you get 3. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. We did it. But Cash, you got some more stuff.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
If you haven't already, like and subscribe to this show on your podcatcher of choice. Find us over on Blue Sky and give us some feedback. And go and leave us one of those Dave Meltzer 5-star ratings that keep getting thrown around. And write us a review to let people know how much you love this here show. In fact, in this very intro, if you give us a 5-star review over on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, I will personally read it out loud on this very intro. That's right, you can put words in my mouth. And finally, if you want more from us or anybody else at Fatal 4 Podcasts, head on over to Patreon and search Fatal 4 Podcasts and sign up at either the $3 Discord level, which gets you full access to our Discord channel where we talk all things wrestling and anything else you can think of throughout the week, or sign up at our $5 Fatal 4 Plus level and get all that along with exclusive monthly bonus shows from our sister shows Squared Circle Strafe, Didn't Get All of It, along with our exclusive look at the wider world of pro wrestling, Didn't Get All of It Japan on Excursion, of which we just dropped a new episode talking DDT, comedy wrestling, and dry humping. Thanks for your support, and now let's get on with the show. Welcome to the A Block, and boys, we've got a new world champion.
We sure do.
So how do we feel? The new era is upon us. Hiroki Goto, world heavyweight
I was
champion.
against it.
Oh, we're jumping right into that match.
Yes, we're going straight to it.
Yeah. I was against it at first, but now I take it.
This is communism defeating socialism.
This is USA beating the Russians in 1981. 83? 80?
84, 85?
80. I think it was 80.
When was Rocky 4?
I don't know.
Whatever year that was.
80. I don't know.
If you could change, we can all change.
Yeah.
Rocky
can.
4.
Yep.
Anyway,
it felt 10 times better than that. It might be. It was so good. I was so happy.
They told a very compelling story, which I was very shocked.
It took 25 years to complete.
He finished the story.
Mm-hmm.
He's like Jalen Hurts.
Did it also take him 25 years?
How old is Jalen Hurts? Maybe. Hold on.
I was going to say he probably is like 25. Yeah.
Right, that should be 25. Fuck, he's 26.
One number
so
off.
So Goto did it quicker.
Yes. Eat shit, Philly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there was a spot whenever Zach had him tied up that I thought, oh, they're going to pull the rug out. We're screwed.
Mm-hmm. So many near falls scared the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I could feel in my heart. I can feel like was able to feel Osaka at the same time. In the Osaka filled a hole in my heart. First of all,
yes,
but I could just whatever it was it was almost like I was there because I could feel when they were about to deflate and die, and then they didn't, and then he kept going back, and it was a beautiful thing to watch. It was exactly what I was hoping for. Had to wait all damn day to see it. Finally got out of work, checked it out, and yeah, it was everything that I was hoping for. It was wonderful.
Yeah, I would wake up the next morning with like feeds full of streamers and Goto holding title belts.
Yeah, I had to stay up and watch it because I couldn't wait. There's no way I was going to wake up and not know.
I just avoided all internet altogether. I played my word games and was like, nope, I'm going to wait until the end. I skipped everything else, though. I watched the Shota match because my daughter wanted to watch Shooter, and then went right to that one.
Did your daughter hate herself?
Whoa, I was about to say, yeah.
She's just a big Shooter fan. He's cute. She's a kid.
Oh, he's not a cute anymore, though. We'll get to that in a minute.
What do you have against bald guys, huh?
I am a bald guy.
I was going to say.
But, well, I mean, for you to speak that, the first match that I went to on this show, I mean, we'll get to it when we get to it. But as soon as I woke up the next day, the first match, fire up the New Japan app. I go to the freaking episode listings, and I clicked right on goddamn Konosuke Takeshita versus Boltin Oleg.
We're just jumping around in this card now.
No. I'm just saying we'll get to it when we get to it. But like when I woke up the next morning to fire up this show, that's the first match I went to.
Oh, okay.
But Goto, yeah, man, I didn't think they was gonna let him do it because he's in that realm of like, you know, people that we talked about before, Eddie Kingston, at a time, freaking Blue Sky and Sky Blue and a couple other people, the lovable losers or whatever. I mean, you want the best for them, but you know they'll never win. And it was kind of the same thing for Goto for a long ass time. This was like his 9th attempt at the world title, and he finally fucking got it. So it's
it's his first attempt since I've been watching, though, which is insane if you think about that.
Really?
Because he hadn't had one since 2016. Yeah, he hasn't had one in years.
Yeah, that's when he joined Chaos. He lost to Okada. He's like, fucking, I'm gonna join Chaos.
And so he hasn't had anything since I started watching. Because I mean, my first show was 11, Wrestle Kingdom 11, and then I didn't start watching until the summer of that year. Wow. And so I hadn't seen live a single Goto title match. So that's been a long time since he's actually had one. I mean, 9 years? So eight unsuccessful attempts, and 9 years later he finally does it. The whole year.
9 years later on 9.
But yeah, the whole storyline they did, starting with last year and then coming all the way up until now, it's one of the ones where you go, oh, I guess Gato still knows what he's doing. All right, not going to complain.
You don't think it was To-Go booking this?
I don't know. I was trying to come up with a funny pun, but I couldn't do it. I don't know who fucking books. Do they both book together? I don't know who books it.
Yeah, that was the rumor a while ago that when Jado got forced out and Dick Togo took over as co-booker.
I'll accept it. Either way, it was fantastic, and I was just the whole thing leading up to it. Like, it wouldn't have been disappointing if he lost, but it made a lot of sense for him to actually. They didn't just kind of go, oh hey, he won this battle royal at the beginning of the year, let's do it. They've been doing this for 10 months.
And you know what? See, so this is the lesson at the end. Goto celebrated his dead father, but he also proved that he was a good father with his son and daughter at the end, while his Mayu tag partner, Katsuyori Shibata, cheated on his wife and lost his brain. So, the moral of the story is be a good family man and you will win.
Yes.
Okay. So is that any correlation to the holy shit tweet?
No, that was when Okada cheated.
Yeah, I know. And he was like, holy shit.
Yeah. He also said he was horny once on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't we all?
That wasn't JR got his
Oh,
account. JR logged the wrong account.
Oh shit, I'm Goto. Can I sell my barbecue sauce in Kyoto?
Kyoto honeysuckle sauce.
I need me some bad bitches from Roppongi.
Mm-hmm. We need all the Roppongi women in the A block.
Yeah, we are in a new era of New Japan where fans get to be happy.
Yeah.
Too bad this is Enric Kenta sitting on him.
Because he's in another company.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's get to the rest of this card, because I thought it was a pretty good show overall. I think this is going to be up there with show of the year consideration. Hold
on, I'm sorry to interrupt. Like almost bust a blood vessel in my goddamn brain. So like I accidentally, because Raw is on as we record, so I had another tab open with Netflix.
Oh no!
And I just kind of wanted to glance over, and as I glanced over, I almost shot up out of my chair, blew a fucking gasket, punched my screen because they're showing the fucking Real American Beer commercial. Fucking,
are they really?
I thought he was gonna say Chris Jericho returned.
It's on the level. It's on the level.
Aren't they getting sued now?
Fuck them. They should.
Anyway, let's talk about old dudes who were actually good. Hiroshi Tanahashi. I mean, they were for a couple minutes. Hiroshi Tanahashi defeats Togi Makabe. It started out decent.
It was interesting.
Yeah, it started out decent, and then it didn't happen.
Have you ever played the Togi Makabe dating simulator?
What? I did not know this was a thing.
Yeah.
I want to now.
Is it a app or is it like an actual?
It was like a computer game. They had that, and they had a Ryusuke Taguchi horse racing game. If I can find them, I'll link them.
Yeah, if they're physical copies, I want them in my.
Well, no, they're computer games.
Yeah, well, I mean, if there's physical computer copies, I want them.
I'll look for it now while you guys. This is important.
But yeah, this ended up being because I mean the story here was Tanahashi and Makabe. That was their first match as Young Lions together.
Yeah,
and this was their final one together, and it started off decently.
Mm-hmm. Makabe looked good too.
Yeah, I mean, looked old as shit, but he looked good.
Better than Tenzan.
Well, so does everybody. But
I need a Tenzan run in the G1 this year. Let's
why?
Do it. Come on. Let's fucking do it.
No, you can run to the bathroom.
Do his Mongolian chops to Bolton Oleg.
I'm on for it. I want to see. Okay, now I want to see Oleg versus Tenzan in a singles match at Corrigan. That's gonna happen now.
I do kind of want that match.
It's just like me playing EWR and hoping the legends still are able to have a good match.
Why the hell not?
It's like, do they still have like 56 stamina? They can go. Let's go.
Nah, we're not doing this. Continue.
Yeah, but yeah, it kind of broke down near the end and
in the middle and the beginning.
Well,
the crowd didn't care. The crowd was happy with everything they were doing. It was fun. I was happy.
That's what this whole Tanahashi run's going to be. It's like, we don't care if he's not good anymore. We just want to see him one more time.
They freaked out when Yellen didn't make over to the top rope, though. When he was
that shit was hilarious.
Yes. They're like,
They're like,
oh no.
should we laugh? Should we get upset? What should we do?
They're like, oh.
Exactly. You ever see Final
Yeah.
Destination when the lady gets hit by the bus? Ooh, that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, but it's fine though, because it's just like in those moments you can tell that Tanahashi himself was like, I'm glad I'm hanging this shit up.
Mhm.
Because like when he missed going over the top and he kind of like scurried down to go through the middle, he kind of, it almost felt like he was looking at me through the camera like, God damn it, Rob. I know you're gonna say something.
But yeah, it was good. I guess we can move on to our next match. Trilla Maloney defeats Shingo Takagi.
This fucks.
Doesn't he have a new name now? Allegedly, in that new article, for anniversary, didn't he say he's like Jorilla Maloney or some bullshit?
I think from what I was reading, that was just a weird translation thing.
That's what I figured. But I didn't know if that was like a real thing.
Yeah, it was just they just apparently changed something in the translation of it. So yeah, he's still Trilla.
Yeah, but I am excited for this because this marks the era of heavyweight Drilla, baby.
Yeah, he needed this. This was another case of Shingo being a great gatekeeper to the heavyweight division.
And it was like back when Shingo did the same thing. He came in as a junior. Obviously, he wasn't at a junior capacity, so eventually they bumped him up to heavyweight and everything. So it's the same thing with Trilla.
Oh, it was an identical rise. Yeah, I mean, they were both brought in because they needed somebody for the junior tag, and they just happened to be just slightly not too short and not too big. And like, here, you couldn't do this until we're ready to bring you up. That's all it was. It was a holding pattern until it was time.
Yeah, they just didn't spend an extra year with him as junior champ.
But
yeah, this match was, especially for just being a 10-minute match, like nothing on this show was like overly long, which I kind of loved. We had 10 minutes 40, yeah. And Trilla hits the Trilla Killa on Shingo.
Scary.
And yeah, I thought he was going to lose, but he nailed it and got the pin. I was shocked. I kind of thought Shingo was still going to go over, and it would just be a good showing for Trilla.
I like the little back and forth they had at trying to hit each other's finish.
Yeah, they did that the entire tour. It was fantastic. I will say the one thing that I thought about the match too is that it was hard hitting. It was badass as you expected, but for the entire tour, and I don't know what it was, they seemed like their chemistry was a tiny bit off. Like everything was every once in a while a little bit hesitate. Like they hesitated on a lot of different things, including not as much in this match as the entire in all the tags, but something was like a little bit not on between the two of them. Didn't make the match not great, but I'm glad it ended up. I was kind of worried though when it came to singles because of all kind of the awkwardness that happened in the last in the weeks leading up. But no, the crowd was all for it. They were barking and then doing Goto, Jesus, and doing Shingo's thing. So they were all 100% all in on Drilla winning if he's going to win.
Yeah, can I point out something? Too much dog barking in wrestling.
Only like one guy and the other guy, and then that other one.
Braun Breaker, this guy.
I show speed.
Well, I mean, we can't even say this guy because the whole fucking stable, the whole war dog, they all bark. Yeah,
so they're the war dogs.
Yeah.
All
of them. Now we got the Hellhounds and AEW. They all barking and all kinds of stuff. It's too much.
Titus O'Neil.
He doesn't even wrestle anymore, so no.
He's a Hall of Famer.
I guess the big question is who let the dogs out.
I'm done here.
I do want to mention one other thing that we didn't mention the Goto Zach match that I did want to bring up. Clark Connors was kind of great on commentary tonight.
Yeah, that was another. Whenever he was really good, especially the freaking what match was that? Oleg and Takeshita. I mean, he was good for the whole thing, but when we get to that match, I'll tell you the issue that I had with him on commentary.
Okay. But I thought he did surprisingly well for, as far as I know, not doing it.
He's done it before.
Yeah,
he
has he? I was trying to
one of my
remember
guys
if
I
he.
really enjoyed on commentary because he didn't do it a lot, but anytime he's on commentary, he's fun.
Yeah.
He just sits there, enjoys it. He drops character for the most part, unless the War Dog guys are out there. Otherwise,
yeah.
he drops character and just does his thing, and it's great. Him and what Robbie does it a lot too. Robbie's great too.
Yeah, Robbie's good. Do not, I repeat, do not put Drillo on commentary.
No.
Or not.
That dude sounded like he snorted an 8-ball before you got on.
Yeah, he did it once, didn't he?
Yeah, he did it.
He did it a couple times, right? And it was just, it's fucking hilarious though. Like he adds nothing, but it's just so great.
Yeah. Do not put that dude on commentary.
Next up, we had the Great Okan defeating Shota Umino.
I was happy with this shit.
Yes, this was so good.
It was a fucking it was one-sided and beautiful.
We got another bald boy.
Yeah, and I didn't know the stipulation going in, so I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Was it actually the stipulation?
Not, I mean,
well, he tried to do it the whole
He was trying to do it the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh,
but yeah. So at the end, Great Okan wins and then goes to shave Shota Umino's head, and then Shota takes the clippers from him and does it himself, which I liked that. I think that was very good and something he badly needs.
Yeah,
it's just a complete refresh of his entire character.
Yeah, because that was the stipulation of this match or whatever. The unspoken stipulation. He would get his head shaved, and he would have to go back to wearing all black tights again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for that to see what comes out of chrysalis, if you will, when he reemerges.
I mean, this was probably the second biggest complete heel face divide of the night, because that crowd did not give a shit about Shota whatsoever, and that's wild.
Well, maybe if he was a cool Chinese ghost like Great Okan, then
it is. And I've said it before, but it's just wild how good he is, given how badly that gimmick started.
Mm-hmm. When he stopped giving a shit, that's when it started working.
Is when he started kind of being he started being Oka and then Okan at the same time. He was just himself, but doing stupid shit, and that's when it started working. He stopped trying to be like the serious fucking guy with the question mark mask. No, he's a stupid dumb fucking guy with a question mark mask, and it works.
Yes, a man that rides statues of penises and loves anime girls.
As one does.
Saves little kids with pancakes.
Are we talking about the New Day?
Only sometimes. But I will say this match reminded me of, now not in the actual style, but in the outcome, was I'm going way back. God, now saying way back is 23 fucking years ago. 2002 Judgment Day with Rob Van Dam and Eddie Guerrero, where it was like 9, 10, 11-minute match just like this one, and it was just a domination by, in that case, Eddie on Rob Van Dam. Very similar thing here. A couple of moves here and there. The show got in there for a little bit of hope, but it was just 10 minutes of Okan just making him look like a scrub. And it didn't like make Shota look bad, because that's the whole idea of what they were going for. So it worked for everybody, but it was just a complete to use his own name, a dominating performance, and it was exactly what it needed to be. I didn't know it needed to be that until it happened. I was like, fuck, that's exactly what I wanted to see. I just didn't know.
This here, what you call domination, a combination of Japanese ghosts and masturbation.
I don't think that's what works. Gotta be honest.
Like you're 100% right. This is what Shota needs. He needs to start from scratch. I mean, it was the thing that we kind of complained about with Wato. He unfortunately he didn't change. He just had an injury and was gone for a while. But like, he needs a hard reset, and I think this will be the spot for that to happen.
I mean, you could convince me if they do this right, Shota main events Wrestle Kingdom again.
Yes,
sure. I think that's where this goes. But they have to actually pull it off, because what they were doing before was not working.
So Shota's winning the G1.
It's a possibility. We'll see.
I don't know. I would give it another 2 years because we still have to see what shakes with the other people that we have potential in, like Yoda Suji and Oyoa and Fujita.
We'll talk about it later. But Suji might change those plans.
Yeah.
But speaking of things that sucked, Sonata.
Yeah, he doesn't
Taichi.
He doesn't want to fuck guys anymore. Just speakers.
He comes out with speakers on his shoulders and a guitar.
He's like, he's like, hey guys, I got all these speakers, got these JVC kaboom boxes. You want to check them out? You want some? Got them on my shoulders. Got a good deal on them.
Yeah, remember when I said maybe Sonata was finally going to get it, and this would be the thing that did it for him?
You lied.
I was wrong. Sonata sucks.
Wow, thank you for finally seeing the light.
Sonata had 1 or 2 matches that were good, and that was in the New Japan Cup 2 years ago.
Sorry, no, that's when he was in TNA.
when he was the great Sonata.
Yes.
And the X Division champion. That was a weird time frame in TNA history. But when it was right after Taichi's like, hey, dude, fucking ball up and start wrestling like a man. And then he did it twice and then just stopped again. And everybody acted like he had changed. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see what anybody sees in Sonata. I don't dislike him. I just don't care.
He needs to go to Florida at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he too old too? Who is he, like 38? How old is he? Like 37, 30 years old?
NXT age perfect.
Yeah, 38's. Yeah,
he's fucking weird, isn't it?
They just signed a 35-year-old Ricky Starks as the future of the brand.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that sucked most is he beat Taichi because Taichi rules.
I was not expecting him to beat Taichi, to be honest with you.
I wasn't either. I thought they were going to keep Taichi heated up, but I guess they don't see it.
This is not over, though.
No, it isn't.
Nah. There's more of this to come.
Yeah, there is. The next match, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Titles. Ichiban Sweet Boys defeat Roppongi Vice.
Mm-hmm.
This was fine. It was, it was a good match.
So Robbie Eagles was on the show because he let them use his ring?
That's why the ring looked so small. God, I thought I was going crazy. This is one of those. Do you know that these guys could do more if they gave them like another 7, 8, 9 minutes?
Yeah,
because the thing is, the entire show, and you mentioned earlier, it was just pretty much all short matches. They got in, they got out, they did some cool shit, and they left.
Which I don't mind.
Yeah, and this is exactly what this one was too. They got in there, did some cool shit. It wasn't like mind blowing, but it was fun, and the right guys won, and it was a romkin', rollicking good time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a big Ichiban Sweet Boys guy. I'm a big Fujita guy, and I'm a big Robbie guy.
I love
anytime those guys are around.
Yeah, Fujita's great. He's going to have a big year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of fun, Never Openweight Championship. Kenosuke Kishida beats Bolton Olick.
He's ready. That's all the question.
Listen, I know you said Yoda Tsuji might be fucking with the plans. I think Kenosuke.
Listen, if we can get him for a long period of time, then yes.
No, I mean, but this is the thing about it. We know. I mean, they've even said it live on air that he's only signed a 1-year deal with New Japan. Please let some other shit fall through with them other 2 companies, or even one of the other 2. One of the other.
We just need to get rid of one.
Kenosuke, if you're listening to this, I need you to punch Jungle Boy Jack Perry in the face.
I need you to choke him out and throw real glass on him.
Threaten Tony Khan's life.
My God, dog. Everything about Takeshita fits here.
He's an ace. He could be the ace today.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because they call him the alpha because they can't call him the ace right out.
Well, no, because they call him because he was feeding with.
I know the alpha omega. Yeah, I get it, but yeah, that's another way.
But yeah, this
I would say, dude, Bolton though. Dude, and fucking here's the thing with Bolton Oleg. Or I think I might have said this the first time I came on the show a while back, but I was so fucking not sold on this guy on Oleg at all. Like, and when he had like an match with Zach for the TV title when he was a young lion still, I'm like, all right, yeah, I guess he's just not going to catch it. He's not going to hit. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he does the 6-man team with Yano and and Tanahashi, and like he just gets it. Like I don't know what changed. Maybe it's just me watching differently. I don't fucking know. But something changed with Oleg, man. And all of a sudden he's the fucking man. And he's great. And I love everything that he does. And I was paying attention to this match because obviously you're gonna have a great match with Takeshita no matter what. No matter who you are. I could have a great match with him. You know, and fucking Oleg, I was watching this to kind of see, okay, how much of this is Oleg and how much of this is Takeshita carrying him on his back? And Jesus Christ, watch the match again if you haven't already, because Oleg carried a lot of this shit on his back, and he was amazing. Like it was incredible how like advanced Bolton felt in this match, and I need a lot more of it now. I'm 100%. I was 98% sold on him during the G1. I'm 100% sold on him now.
Yeah, because like now, because like it was exactly what you were saying. It was just like, oh, Takeshi's gonna, kind of walk him through this or whatever. But it was like the opposite of what you were saying.
Yeah, that man led a lot of that match. Like a lot of it was him.
And I think that's like a thing about it too. Takeshi is so much of a professional. Is like, this is, I know I'm going over, but this is your company essentially. So I'm gonna let you get your shit in, But at the same time, you got big ass Oleg and you got Takeshi. I mean, not a small man, but Takeshi was muscling this dude up like he was a little bitty kid and shit.
It was exactly what it needed to be, and it was everything. And I just was so happy watching this damn match. And it's like Bolton, because he's a lumbering giant. He's just a weird lumbering body, and he's just awkward in everything he does. But it just works for him now the way it didn't a year ago, 2 years ago. And he looks like a fucking ogre, and it's the best ogre of all time.
So I watched this match twice, and I watched the Shingo and Drilla match twice on this whole card.
And I would say though, this is another one you put in the because what do they have, the Ishii and Shibata match that everybody talks about? Of course, this isn't up to. Oh, actually, might be kind of close. As a matter of fact, I'll talk about it. But it's another one of those real short matches that you can watch all the time, over and over again. That you're going to be telling people that if you want to know a little bit more about New Japan, check out these guys. Quick match.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if you told me Bolton Oleg's a world champion in the future, I'd believe you.
Yeah, easy. I'm 100% on board with this fucking Bolton train.
The Bolton train.
Yeah.
You guys can tell me if you're on this train as well. For the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles, Hiromu Takahashi and Tetsuya Naito, your new tag champions, beating the Young Bucks.
Kind of felt that was going to happen, but also just the tail of this match is Hiromu shouldering the burden of having to carry his tag team partner, but also literally carrying his tag team partner. Crazy shit.
I mean, this is where they need Naito, and they need him to be in a prominent role. There's nowhere better to put him. Hiromu can do every bit of the heavy lifting. Naito can sort of do a Destino at the end of the match, and it'll be great.
This match got me audio clip for our show.
Oh.
Yeah, when he didn't quite get all of the Destino. So
yeah,
I got that. So Will.
Yes.
Tell me your thoughts about the immobile Tetsuya Naito.
I don't want to hurt Nick's feelings.
Oh, good, do your thing. Nothing can hurt
Jackson.
Not me. I'm from New Jersey. I'm gonna
Oh,
get one of
no,
those
me too.
I'll get one of those t-shirts on Facebook. Nothing can stop me. Everything's great. I got Taylor rolls. I'm from New Jersey.
Anyways, Naito should be very grateful he has a somewhat spry tag partner that can do the carry job for him. He's really going to be a mess in the New Japan Cup by himself that we'll talk about in a bit. But he's really benefiting from being in the tag division right now. Because boy, when God forbid he's in the G1 this year.
I was about to say, sticking him with Hiromu and making them tag team champions is a good way to prolong his career for another year. But then you put him in the the cup.
Right.
I'm really worried they are going to put him in the G1 because I think they're just a little bit too scared to not have him there, for just because they want to make sure they sell the tickets and they're still a little shaky.
Just
Do
put
the
him on the
thing
undercard tags.
Yeah, or do the thing that damn Tanahashi did the last G1. Make him do the buy-in and have him lose.
There you go.
That would be the way to go. I just don't know that they're going to be, they're
And he
going
loses to Teton. I don't fucking know.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah. Love Teton.
But yeah, let's talk about something that is much better. The final match we got to talk about.
We know that you're the big kid lover on this show, so
wow!
We'll talk about Gabe Kidd's performance here.
Wow!
Don't
IWGP Global Championship, you son of a bitch!
Much like Rey Mysterio, Yoda Tsuji beats kids.
See, that's a much better.
That's
show.
better. I like that better.
Did my best, guys. Thank you.
Yoda Tsuji, Gabe Kidd, double count out. Or double knockout, excuse me.
Yeah. So, it was a double knockout. So apparently there was a kidnapping.
God damn it.
For Christ's sake. You know what? I actually do quit the show for real this time. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm leaving too. Jesus.
Why? Where are you going?
I can't. I don't care anymore. This match fucking rules.
It did.
Yeah.
So, like I'm saying, Yoda Tsuji is my dog. I mean, bona fide future of this company, but also just the switch that was hit with Gabe Kidd or whatever is just like, you have two of the top stars right here in this one match. And this is Gabe Kidd's second high profile title match to where it went to a draw or knockout or whatever the fuck, So it's like,
so you're saying that Gabe should replace Shota in the Musketeers?
Yeah,
I mean, honestly,
I mean he could, but he's lacking in some melanin and some features.
Sorry, I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Mm-hmm. He's not Japanese.
Oh, he isn't?
No. But man, I mean, between Kidd, Tsuji, Takeshita, Yumura, I mean, Trilla, I mean,
Oiwa.
Oiwa. I mean, there's just a ton of young talent they've got now, and it's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this match, they just beat the shit out of each other, and it was glorious. I think this was the longest match of the show. Yes.
Sorry, this is very off topic, but I think this is a very minor complaint. Yoda should not be wrestling in tighty whities.
Fuck no! You kidding me? That man's thighs could feed families.
I was about to say I kind of liked it.
I don't know. I could
really
see.
Cool. I'm sorry, but it really actually looked.
Yeah. I felt like his balls were going to fall out any second.
You were waiting for it though.
How's that a problem? I'm failing to see where this is an issue.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it still also just kind of looked cool. Like something just when he took off the jacket and
it just fell off of him.
The crowd was like, oh, what? And I was like, it's like when Okada pulled off his thing and finally was wearing the trunks again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He went from Carmen Sandiego to Razor Ramon.
He's dressed like the LIJ logo. Come on, man.
Whereas the LIJ logo has always been dressed like him, and we just didn't know it.
Yeah, that's what it is. But like for real, when he stopped at the ramp, his fucking outfit just fell off of him. It's just like
it was incredible, and the whole crowd had the exact same reaction I did. What? All right, let's go.
Fuck it. It was great.
Legit of the new Musketeers or the Oiwa Musketeers.
No, these are the Elon Musketeers.
No.
Okay, we're kicking Nick off the show. I'm sorry.
Get out of here.
That's what showed us the leader of that one.
But I mean, of that group, I mean, Tsuji he gets it in a way that the other three haven't as much yet.
Mm. He's like, he demands the spot. He demands the attention. The other one's just like, I'm going to come here and wrestle good.
Well, there's a reason he keeps calling out Okada. It does not care.
Yeah, fuck him.
And he gave Sonata's only good match in like forever. So his return match with Sonata was the only good thing Sonata did that entire reign. Well, except for make me not want to kill myself during evil matches.
which we'll
Speaking
talk about.
of,
I was gonna say, should we talk about that?
after this match,
Let's talk about the evil in the room.
Nick,
Yeah,
what happened
Nick?
after this match?
So, well, according to Walker Stewart, Evil decided to leave the House of Truth and have them leave Bullet.
House of Truth.
What?
Ah.
Why do I fucking do that every time I come on this show? Every time I come on the show, I say House of Truth. Evil, according to Walker Stewart, Evil left Bullet Club and took the House of Torture by themselves. But according to the actual translation, there's now a Bullet Club world Civil War again.
Oh
Jesus,
my
goddamn Christ.
god!
Why? What's the end
Yeah.
game here?
I
What are they
mean,
doing?
I've
Can we get
said
an
it.
Infinity War where we snap half of them away?
Well, I mean, I've said it before too, to where like House of Torture doesn't feel anything like a Bullet Club or affiliated with it. So I think it's good that they're actually acknowledging and instituting a split here.
Mm-hmm.
They can be their own
Ridley's
own
been
house.
talking about it for 2 years.
Yeah,
Ridley's been talking about it since he started. Even Jay White talked about it for a little while. Was like kind of distancing himself from them, but so I mean it's been going on for that long that they've been kind of distancing themselves from Bullet Club, but they just haven't pulled. I thought they were going to pull the trigger when Finlay beat him in the G1, and they didn't. And so I'm hopefully now that they've actually acknowledged it in the ring, with a microphone, maybe this time they'll actually go somewhere. But I'm not sure what the actual outcome is. And what somebody else said on Reddit, and the same thing I was thinking. I've been thinking now for like 4 years. It's not going to happen because of merchandise, but just drop the Bullet Club name altogether. It's been dead for years.
Well, what I'm saying is merchandise wise, off topic but on topic. Damn, the House of Torture shirts look bomb as fuck.
Dude, they're fucking amazing. They're great shirts.
Spooky.
And people will buy those and keep those going. But and because every single May, I go, okay, this is gonna be the year. It's gonna be the year that they get rid of them. And it keeps going. I really thought last year he was like, no, we're not the fucking Bullet Club. We're the fucking War Dogs. This is it. We're doing it. And he just didn't do it. It seemed like they might have been thinking about it. But
I mean, until that shirt drops off the top Pro Wrestling Tees sellers, it's not.
I think
Pretty much
here's how New Japan should pivot the Bullet Club shirts. They should appeal to like Americans and have like a thin blue line Bullet Club shirt.
well,
I mean,
it'll sell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong. And but officially now, technically, the only two true Bullet Club members are Robbie X and Chase Owens.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And they really should
be
Fale's Rogue Army.
Oh, Rogue Army.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yep.
They got everything. I told you they're all around.
What are Chris Bay and Ace Austin?
Yeah.
TNA holes. I don't know.
The TNA holes.
Didn't they stop doing it though? Didn't they stop wearing the stuff?
No, they're still Bullet Club.
No.
Are they really?
They still come out to the music and everything.
Yeah. Well, then I don't know.
So
being a Chris Bay
and Chris
Bay. Nope. Nick.
Walk.
Nope.
No, I'm happy he's walking.
Okay.
What about me and Yim?
Nothing jokey. He had the Instagram thing. He's walking. I was super fucking excited for it.
Yes.
Mia Yim was never Bullet Club. She was the OC.
Yeah, she was
sorry.
The original club, sir.
What, Amber O'Neil? Does she still count?
The Bullet Babe.
Bullet Babe.
Oh, what about Peter?
I guess she's still Rogue Army.
No, she would be House of Torture, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
she did come out with Yujiro once as House of Torture.
Yeah,
so she's
did.
House of Torture.
What about Jeff Jarrett?
Ooh, Millennium. He's NWO 2000.
Yeah.
Wait, NWO. Shit.
I mean, yeah,
yes,
that too.
Bullet Club WO 2000.
Yeah, that works.
Bullet 2-0.
Scott D'Amore.
All right, we're grasping at straws here.
Do we have anything else to say about this? The end of this with Evil and
Jeff Jarrett should return. That's my final
retire. Oh
no, return to New Japan.
Okay,
save the Bullet Club.
But yeah, overall, I think there were 3 matches I put up on our best of the year list with heavyweight title, global title, and the never title match. I think
What about the tag title match?
I said what I said. But yeah, I thought this was a really good show. It feels like New Japan's back.
Don't jinx it.
I'm knocking on wood right now.
Listen, I know who I'm picking for New Japan Cup. And speaking of which, we'll talk about that when we come back from this here break.
Hi, hello. So, as we learned in the A block, the G in IWGP stands for Goto, but the B in B block stands for back, because we're back, and we're here with the news.
The nudes.
No, not those. Unless y'all paying. Y'all got that? Y'all got the money for that?
I thought we were talking about Suji.
Yeah, we're going to start a third Patreon tier.
Hey, listen, if they're willing to chip in, I'll show it.
I'll show feet.
He'll tailor him for you on camera.
Weird. I'll show my Taylor ham, yes. Is that our episode title? I'll show my Taylor ham.
God in heaven.
Well, write it down. We'll see.
I'll write it down.
We have our Lord in heaven. Grand Hamada died.
Oh no! Yes, he did.
He was part of the New Japan's first generation of young lions. Debuted in '72 against Fujinami. Made many appearances for the company throughout his career, including 3 Best of Super Junior tournaments. I best know him for his late '90s run when he was in ECW. He did one of those stints when they brought over the Kaintai guys.
I was going to say, wasn't he in that 5-star 10-man tag?
Was he in that? He might have been. He's in one of those multi clusterfuck matches that are awesome.
But yeah, it's sad. I mean, it's about that time that those generation of guys are going to start going.
Is he related to Hamada from TNA?
That's who I was thinking of. When you were saying
Ayako Hamada?
When we were talking about Taylor Wilde earlier.
I love when things go off the rails and it's not my fault. It's great.
Yeah. But it is.
You'll only get that reference if you listen to the bonus episode this week.
Yeah, that's why you should subscribe to the Patreon for $3 a month. But yeah, he is Ayako Hamada's father, right?
Oh, is she?
I think so.
Are you just saying that? Hold on.
No, I thought I saw a picture of him earlier. Let me check that and make sure.
There are many pictures of him when you just Google someone's name. That's how the internet works.
Yes, daughter of Grand Hamada.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like Hamada in DNA.
Where did she go? She kind of just disappeared.
When Vince Russo said, "Bro, I swear to God, we don't need any of these Joshis here in TNA."
I mean that's probably true.
We need Brooke Hogan as the head of the Knockouts division,
bro.
I swear to God.
Yeah, bro.
I love every episode we find a new impression that Will does.
Mm-hmm.
It's really depressing how many I have.
I love it.
But it's like I just workshop these by myself like a psychopath.
What else have we got in the news? We know Hiroki Goto's first IWGP World Title defense and potentially his last. It will be in the anniversary show against Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Don't do that.
You know, everybody's now going to be watching it thinking, what if Kaz was right?
I don't want that.
I mean,
I barely wanted Goto to win, but like I accepted it because
how dare you?
No, just like slow down before you get to judgment. Fuck. Goddamn, old quick to judge in the ass. God, you fucking young motherfuckers.
Wow.
You didn't even let me finish my goddamn sentence before you like, what? I couldn't even finish my goddamn sentence. You're like, what? What's happening? You can't have that opinion. You could have that thought.
Sorry, it's your you can have your voice heard. I'm a silent ally. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't even want to say it anymore. Fuck y'all.
Goodness. You can go now.
No, you go to hell. That's where you go.
Oh my god.
All right, fine. Next up, we have the New Japan Cup bracket released. We want to give a quick go over of it and see what we think.
Sucks.
I did my brackets, and it turns out I accidentally wanted Finley to win, so I'm not sure how that's going to go.
So I also
went
have
through
Finley
it, and I
winning.
ended up with a Finley. So I ended up with Finley, and who did I have? Who was the other side? Gabe. Wait, is it Gabe?
Listen,
Oh.
Finley needs to go and just win the Dusty Cup.
I have Finley and Great Khan in the final.
I had Finley and who the hell is it? Wait, did I fucking really do it? I did Finley and Shota? What the hell?
Oh my
no.
god.
I had the flu last week. Maybe that's what happened, but I had Finley and Shota in the final somehow.
Yeah, let's run through it. Okay, let's see. Our buys are David Finley.
Oh, very progressive.
Who will face the winner of Yoda Tsuji and Evil. We have Yoshihashi facing the winner of Sonata and Yuya Yamura.
Now, did they announce how they got these buys, or
no? They just do.
Okay.
Usually they give us a little bit of a reason.
Right, because when I was looking at the names, I'm like, okay, maybe they're like a former champion or something. And I saw Yoshihashi. I'm like, what the fuck?
He is a former champion.
Well, I mean, like world champion. Not
that's
friend of Goto champion.
Not getting out of the first round.
Unfortunately, probably.
God damn it! No, please.
So I had. I'm bad at this because especially like when they walk you through the prompts of setting up your bracket and everything, they just show names, and I'm like, I'm always with my emotion rather than my logical brain and shit. It's just like I see a name, I'm like, oh, I like that guy. Oh, I like that guy. Oh,
he somehow ended with Brian Keith winning the cup.
Yeah, how'd you know? Nah, but seriously, when I did my bracket, I ended up in the final with Gabe Kidd versus Shingo Takagi, and the winner being Shingo.
Honestly, given they ended their last match on a draw, that wouldn't be the worst ending.
It wouldn't. You're right. Better than just going directly to another title match too. Kind of a good way to go.
Maybe B Rob picked it right this time.
Maybe.
Yeah. We'll
I don't
find out.
I don't have Shingo making it past the first round, or I guess the second round technically.
Because like the semifinal for Gabe Kidd to get to the finals for my bracket was Gabe Kidd versus Yoda Tsuji.
Oh, what did I get? Did I get that part too? Oh no, dude! My semifinal was Gabe Kidd versus Finley.
Shit, my semifinal on the other side of the bracket was Shota Umino versus Shingo Takagi.
I got Shota Umino versus who did it end it? Versus Drilla is where I ended up at.
Ooh, that's a bad match.
Speaking of bad matches, Zack Sabre Jr. takes on the winner of Ryohei Oiwa and Chase Owens. So, what are the odds this is Chase's yearly New Japan Cup win?
They're not going to give us what we want, so we're not going to get a TMDK match. They're just not going to do it. Just like I just feel like they're still not going to give us Zack and Taichi.
Well, no,
right in there.
I mean, Zack will beat Chase, but Chase is going to beat Oiwa, and it's going to suck.
Yeah. Well, no. Wait, so you're saying is I'm just saying is Oiwa's going to lose to Chase, and so we don't get Chase versus or. Oiwa
that's right. Yeah, because Oiwa was also.
Yeah,
I was looking ahead at Taichi.
Because Zack's got the bye. Because the thing that makes me sad though is to get Zack versus Taichi, we'd have to have Gabe lose. And
yeah,
like, what
I was about to say, yeah.
What the fuck?
Gabe and Narita winner gets Taichi. And especially with Sonata just beating Taichi, I don't see him beating Gabe. And that does suck.
They're not going to give Zack versus Taichi ever, I don't think.
No, we're never going to get just put them both in the same G1 bracket and just give it to us once, please.
They won't. They won't.
I know.
Like for real, the one thing that I'm really interested in seeing, Old No Leg versus Bad Luck Fale.
Yeah, that's
Dude, I'm so fucking looking forward to that match.
Can Oleg lead? If Oleg can lead Folly to a good match,
Can Oleg pick up
I just
Folly?
wanted to pick him up, man. Just pick him up and throw him one time.
Oh, he's gonna do that thing that he does, the Oleg shake.
He better do the Bolton shake. That's
Yeah,
all I
the
want
Bolton
to see.
shake, yeah.
I just want to see him throw him over his head.
how is that maybe the most interesting first round match?
It just is.
That's amazing. That's how interesting Bolton Oleg has become.
If this was 2 years ago, though, Fale wins. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yo, and come
and
over here, Ishii and Drilla. I like that one too.
Ishii's back. Ishii's back in Japan.
For now.
Probably thinking, man, if I just stuck around, would I have gotten the Goto push? No.
No.
silly Tomo.
But the Ishii and Drilla, that'll be fun. And the winner gets TJP for some
TJP.
reason.
Like, what?
For some reason, TJP gets a bye.
I thought they dropped the whole TJP is going to be a heavyweight thing.
We're not that lucky. Also, Jeff Cobb takes on the winner of Tetsuya Naito and Callum Newman. This. I have Newman beating Naito.
So do I. I do.
I have Newman beating Naito and Naito beating Cobb because Cobb's on the way out.
I mean, it seems like Cobb, if he's on the way out, he has to put somebody over, and putting Newman over would be kind of big.
Well, yeah, and then it would also be Cobb versus Uno if I did it on my bracket. Oh, never mind.
That's what I ended up doing. I had Cobb versus Shota. Oopsie.
Yep, we have Shota taking on the winner of ELP and Great Okan. That'll be a good match, ELP and Great Okan. I like that. I like that contrasted styles.
Mm-hmm.
And I have I think we're going to have
Victor
as a champion.
Yeah, this one we'll break down as it comes in because it doesn't start until March 7th.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got some time.
Yeah, so we got some time in between that. Who knows if this will be the final bracket? Who the hell knows?
Right, no, because fuck, I had a joke and I lost it. I'm sorry. Go on.
That's fine. But yeah, I think, like you said, I think we kind of have an idea of who's going to get at least decently far in this, but I don't think there's a bad win. I say that there could be bad winners. Like we don't want Naito. No, yeah, but we don't want Naito anywhere at the finals. But I think there should be a good New Japan Cup this year. I'm very interested in a lot of the matches, especially first round. Let's see. We also had announced that New Japan on the New Japan America shows, the Windy City Riot April 11th in Chicago and Resurgence May 8th in Ontario, California will both have IWGP World Title matches, which would make with the schedule 4 World Title defenses in the span of about a month, which means that either Goto's losing this early, or Goto is going to challenge the
Billy Gunn
defense record. That maybe too. Yes.
Has Tanahashi made every American show?
He has so. I feel like.
Well, I mean, they said the last match is Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's done with this one here.
So unless
he's not winning, yeah.
Unless he wins the title, then he has to be it.
But then he's forced to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is either going to be Goto doing his big final victory tour in America, because has he done? I don't think he's done any of the United States shows, has he?
No,
he showed up for one of the New Japan, for one of the AEW ones, I think. For the first final.
I think what him and Yoshihashi have done. Didn't they win the Strong titles?
Did they? I think they won. I think they won them in Japan, though. I think they were double champion when everybody was double champions for a while there. Because I know they showed up for the first Forbidden Door
4 a.m. Bishamon matches.
Yeah. So I don't think Goto's done us anything singles.
Now this is when Tony Khan finally lets us get Shibata versus Goto for the title.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I could be cool with that.
Fucking that's a collision match if I've ever heard one right there. That is absolutely a collision match.
Hey, Shibata and Konosuke had a real good collision match the other week.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Listen, Collision's low-key been pretty good lately.
Loki's there, Warrior.
That's why it's great.
Get through this.
With that, I think we're going to take our last break. When we come back, we're going to finish up with some news.
I'm ready. Welcome back to Didn't Get All of It Japan Style. We're going to talk about some C-Block news. Boys, what do we got?
We're going to Pro Wrestling NOAH for just a minute.
Almost?
Is it back?
God, I wish.
Okay, I'm out.
No,
Has he done anything
Kenta.
back in the States yet?
No,
Jesus
no,
Christ.
they're wasting him.
He wasn't even in the Rumble.
Booker of the Year, Nazi Paul, doesn't
He's
know
going to
how
be the
to
new
book
Evolve
him.
show.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
With the Evolve
No, thank
logo
you.
and everything.
No, we don't need that. But
Brother,
Kenta made his return to Pro Wrestling NOAH after 10 years.
Kenta Kobashi?
Sure. No, just regular Kenta.
Kenta Kobayashi.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick. Voyage of the Blizzies.
Jesus. But he teamed with Keno, defeating Kaito Kiyomiya and Shuhei Taniguchi. And days later, he officially signed at a press conference, rejoining Pro Wrestling NOAH.
Listen, if he doesn't come out to TI at least once during this fucking run, it's worth nothing to me.
Yeah. So how long before he's champion?
never.
He's going to win. Oh, he's 100% winning the title.
He's winning the shit out of the belt.
Wait, because the prodigal son has returned?
Especially because he lives in America and he can go bring that title around to the U.S. Indies.
Oh my God, he's going to defend it on NXT. Holy shit. He's going to defend the title at NXT.
Finally, Kenta in NXT.
Yeah, be like, yo, is that Hideo Itami?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
You know Booker T will say that by accident.
What the hell? It's Tozawa.
oh no.
That sounds about right. But oh my God, I just realized that if he wins the title, they're totally bringing him on NXT TV. I 100%. I'm saying it right now. Mark this.
Oh,
Mark this.
If he wins the fucking belt, he will show up, and he will not only show up on NXT, he will defend it on NXT.
Against who?
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Omos.
Yeah, it just clicked for me. I forgot about the Noah deal.
Ethan Page versus Kenta. There we go. We've got it.
Oh my God.
How about you delete your account?
No, I'm getting a new account. I'm getting a second account so I can say it there too.
That's disgusting. Why would you wish that on anyone?
I'm just saying it's going to happen. That's all. I say I want it to happen.
I mean, you could do Kenta and Inamura on NXT.
Oh yeah, Inamura was good.
How about you do Kenta versus CM Punk?
I know. Kenta versus Triller London.
It is amazing that match just never happened.
What, Ricky Stark versus Kenta? That just happened. What are you talking about?
I mean, Kenta and Punk. It just never.
Punk's a bitch.
I mean, it's because they're both lunatics.
Petty losers.
Yeah.
Punk's a bitch. That's all it is.
I mean, Kenta is too.
Yeah.
Sure, but Punk's a bitch. I'm just gonna keep saying it.
Danhausen wants to know your location.
I love Danhausen, but Punk's a bitch.
Fuck you.
I mean, it does speak volumes that the first person that Kenta beats is Kiyomiya, because Kiyomiya is just fucked.
He's gonna shave his head and start wearing black
ties. He needs an NXT excursion.
Yeah. He I mean, honestly, he kind of does. He needs to get away from Noah for a while.
Terry Taylor needs to teach him the hard cam, brother.
Well, yeah, I mean, isn't he going to do like
Yeah, he's doing Maple Leaf.
Yeah.
But I mean, he needs a fresh coat of paint. He needs some time away because he can't keep getting beat by everybody.
Ooh, maybe let's just swap him and Shota and see if anybody notices.
Ooh.
Well,
that's
noticed.
One bald.
I mean, they noticed because the New Japan people are like, hey, isn't that the guy that Okada beat the shit out of for like 6 months?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kenta versus LA Knight.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
on
it.
that.
Why not?
No, Kenta versus Micah. We're talking about TNA guys.
Oh, Tangaloa?
Hell yeah!
Oh no.
Okay, Nick gets to keep his spot on the chair. I'm sorry.
I'm so proud. Thank you.
Oh my god.
No man knows how to speak to my heart.
Jesus. Other big news, we had a Dave Meltzer 5-star rating in Japan, and for the first time since 2021, it was a women's match. Stardom's Artist of Stardom title match between Neo Genesis's Azumi Starlight Kid and Miyu Amasaki against Cosmic Angels Natsupoi, Tam Nakano, and Saori Anou
I got
at the Supreme Fight show. Got 5 stars, and if you haven't seen it, it's fucking awesome.
Is it because women usually be shopping, but now they're wrestling?
Yes.
So,
yeah, this is the first time women's match has gotten 5 stars since 2001, which was also a Stardom match between Shuri and B Rob's favorite Utami Hayashishita.
Yeah.
didn't Mercedes Moné get a 5-star?
Never.
No.
That match with Bailey didn't get 5 stars.
Yeah, her and Bailey didn't get a 5 stars.
Mm-mm.
It did win match of the year though. It won their match
Uh-huh.
of the year, but that was, I guess, the fan vote.
Yeah, I don't. Let me see. I have
Or as
5-star.
Mercedes calls her, AZM.
Yep, I have the 5-star.
will never get over that.
matches here.
I did that too when I was uncultured.
You're not wrestling her though.
Let's see here.
AZM, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
AZM.
The second this thing dropped on the Stardom World, I went and watched it, and it absolutely lives up to the hype. It's fast paced. I mean, if you're ever looking to get into Stardom, it's a really good place to start.
Mhm.
It's a very good match.
Sorry, I'm more of a seedling kind of guy.
Seedling also had some really good stuff this month. Suri and Vaney had a really good match that I would it's on YouTube. I'd recommend watching it. I actually put it on our best of list on the Discord.
So we have that?
What the Seedling stuff's just on YouTube.
No, I mean a best of list.
Yeah. There's a little pin in the Japan thing.
I must have missed this.
I don't know how Discord works. How am I going to find that?
Just go to patreon.com.
I'm 65 years old, sir.
Yeah.
We'll record a video for you.
Yeah. We'll give you a step-by-step.
I'm going to pin the video.
Or email it to you.
How do you open your email? What's my password?
That's your AOL.
Oh, my AIM. Okay. My AIM is a messenger. I got you.
You know, the door's going to
And that's when I wake up. I stand up, and that's my knees.
Yeah. I can relate.
Naito's knees.
B Rob knows.
Oh, just a couple of old fucks. The last thing we want to talk about, the Wrestling Observer Awards have been.
Boo! Boo!
I can't imagine why you're doing that. Famously, Will, you loved the Rookie of the Year choice I saw.
Fuck off.
Javon Evans, Rookie of the Year.
Listen, I love Javon Evans. Shout out Jay Malachi, DP Dub for life. But how the fuck are you gonna give a guy who's been wrestling for how many years Rookie
Like
of
7.
the Year?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's Rookie of the Year because he's only been wrestling 1 year for this company.
Not Obafemi or
He's
anyone.
been wrestling for 2 years, 1 year longer than Javon Evans.
That's ridiculous. It doesn't even feel.
But we did have some Japan representation in the awards, including the Japanese MVP, Zack Sabre Jr.
The white man has claimed the Japanese award.
Mm-hmm.
Give him
It's World War II all over again.
I mean, I think Kenny did too.
He's Canadian.
Well, Zach's British.
Not real. That's real white.
I mean, that's true.
That's that racist off-white.
I'm technically like 98% white.
Racist?
In most of it. Yes.
Well, we got our title 98%.
98% racist. Yeah.
I don't think we can use that as a title, I'll be honest with you.
Listen, we've had way worse.
All right,
have.
fair enough. but I don't want to know it's going to be my name on it now. Oh, son of a bitch.
We just put Nick. We don't have to put the full name. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be anybody.
Okay.
But
Nick Khan.
well,
No.
that would make more sense.
That's very
Yeah,
legendary, like 50 guys.
I think Zach, well deserved. I think he was most of our.
I think it should went to Omos, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Well, he'll get it this year.
True.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The women's wrestling MVP went to Suri.
Because of her time in NXT, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now she had a really strong end of the year with a bunch of her self-promoted shows.
Mhm.
The Brian Danielson Award for Best Technical Wrestler also went to Zack Sabre Jr.
That boy got an award named after him.
Yeah, because he retired once.
Once.
Yeah, right. Exactly. How close was Hechicero to winning this one? What were the votes?
I think he came in like 4th or 5th.
You really did. Who else was on the list then? If I figured that out of his recent American popularity, that he would have been number 2.
Hold on, I'll look for it.
John, roll it up right now. I got you.
Pull it up. Is that you typing? What the fuck is that? Are we underwater?
Am I typing that loud?
Yeah.
Sound like a helicopter.
Brad Hanson Award, Best Technical
I'm
Wrestler.
inside of your keyboard.
That's weird. Okay, cage match only goes to 2023. That doesn't help.
Hold on, I got it. 1 second. Give me
Okay.
I got the full list. Hechicero came in 3rd.
Well, don't leave me hanging. Who was 2nd?
Brian Daniel. Who else would be 2nd?
Oh shit! I forgot fucking Danson was still in the running.
Yep.
He's gone now. I figured he was done. I didn't fucking thinking about it. Whatever. Fine, then I was right. Hechicero came where I expected him to come.
Goo.
Your face.
Who was 4 and 5 in that?
Osprey was 4. Gunther was 5.
What?
And Daniel Makabe was 6. Which shout out Daniel Makabe. Good for him.
Wait, Osprey? Wait, what?
Well, who was 7? Who was 8? Who was 9? Who was 10?
There isn't any.
Daniel Maka. I didn't know he was still wrestling.
You retired this year.
Yeah, it's his last
Did he?
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Makabe hired a child?
Different.
A very
different
Canadian white
Makabe.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very good wrestler, but very different than Toki.
If you were curious, Dookie actually came 3rd in the non-heavyweight MVP award.
Fuck
Hey,
yeah, he
that's
did.
good.
Good for him. Yeah, great
He'd
year
still
for
be
Toki.
champion right now if he didn't get hurt.
Yep, probably. We also had the most underrated Konosuke Takeshita, which
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I mean, did you count him as underrated?
He's not underrated. I'm just happy he got an award, though.
Yeah, it's like guy who isn't on WWE TV award.
Yeah. But I mean, if you told me he wins all the MVPs,
How did
this next
David?
year,
I'm reading the awards. How did David Finlay come in 3rd for most improved?
because David Finley's actually good, Will.
Well, he came under Harley Cameron. So what does that make you say?
Goo.
Harley Cameron's also good.
Also true. Yes.
Harley Cameron came where I thought she was going to come, so
Yeah. Yeah.
bunch of dummies.
Well, one dummy.
Mini Monet.
Who voted Walker Stewart number 3 best television announcer?
He should have been number 1.
Who won that one? Was it Michael Cole?
No, Nigel McGuinness.
Damn right. Okay, good. That's right.
Chris Charlton number 6. Go to hell.
I will say, other than his little mess up on the at the end of the Gabe match, Walker's Japanese has been incredibly improved, and I'm excited for it. That guy's going to be fluent, not too long.
Well, maybe he should stop ducking our podcast.
Yeah, he keeps getting sick every time we ask him to come on. Have we asked him to come on lately? We should.
Go.
I'll give him too.
But yeah, are there any other award
just gonna-
things that pique your curiosity?
There was a New Japan. Oh, there's 2 Japanese matches on the worst match of the year list. Voted number 2, Kota Ibushi versus Naomichi Marufuji.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And number 6, El Desperado versus Sho from Sapporo.
Are you kidding?
What?
What?
Wow.
The match was just it was the finish they didn't like. They didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
I mean, the match was something special, but it was the finish that they hated.
Glee came in 6th for worst promotion of the year.
What? Who was first?
The NWA.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Does that even count? Are they really a thing?
Did they even run a show last year? I don't even remember.
Yeah, they ran a bunch. I think
Did they?
George Murdoch is their champion.
No, Murdoch lost.
The Trevor Murdoch then.
He lost.
Trevor Noah.
That guy who beat his wife. No, the guy who got beat by his wife.
Bram.
Yeah. Wait, no. Who did the beating in that one?
Bram.
Oh, he did? Okay, yeah, then that asshole. Is he the champ?
He was, last I checked.
Oh, shit, is he really?
So,
Yeah.
Suri got better booker than Gato. She got more votes than Gato.
I mean, who votes on these? I'm curious.
The Observer.
Is it the
readers. Here,
People
if you,
who pay to read Dave's stuff.
if you want to know the disparity, number 6, Suri at 22 votes, Gato at 14, and in 8th place, the Deadlock Boys at 13 votes.
Shout out Deadlock.
Shout out Deadlock. Suri also came in.
Cahagas, he's the champ.
Anyways,
That's a name I've never actually heard pronounced.
Cahagas, I believe.
Suri also came in 5th in Promoter of the Year.
Cerise's having a hell of a time. She's definitely enjoying herself more than she did in NXT.
Uh-huh.
The House of Torture tied with the Undisputed Kingdom for 7th place in the Worst Gimmick Award.
Huh.
Yeah, that checks.
How they can make me not care about Roderick Strong? Anyway.
It's not hard.
See, this guy.
Watch your tongue,
this guy-
sir.
yeah, this
You
guy's
watch your tongue.
Yeah. Imagine hating Roger Strong.
Seriously, dude, bro.
Go back and watch some
You don't
Roddy
have
and
to-
go watch
you
some
don't have
Roddy
to
and
You just listen to me.
no, just go watch some Roddy and Eric Stevens from like 03.
I mean, if he can wrestle, that's
How
fine.
about just Roddy from like 2013 or
I mean,
any year.
Or last year. How about?
Right.
If you just make believe
Yeah.
he didn't have any storylines with those other guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you let him wrestle, that's fine. But like, if he says words, then you can count me out.
Nah, he was even great doing the neck stuff. It's when they got him in with Adam Cole again. That's a big old mess.
Because Adam Cole sucks.
I don't see why everybody fucking goes crazy over that guy.
Welcome.
His
Thank you.
catchphrase.
I am vindicated.
I just don't get it. He's fine. I just don't get. I liked him. I liked him when he was doing the Bullet Club stuff, but that was forever ago. That was 25 years ago.
He's better as a number 2 guy than a leader.
Ew.
He's better as a streamer at home.
The Chugs.
Uh,
I always love his separate Twitter accounts where it's like he's tweeting as the Chugs. It's so
Yeah.
adorable.
Is that where the Budge thing came from?
No, that's from being the elite.
I have no clue. I don't know what any of this stuff comes. I just know he said Budge and it was funny. What's his name? The short guy.
Yeah,
Silver.
Dark Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny
Yes.
Silver.
Anyway, we tangented. Let's get the hell out of here.
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Is there anything else we got? Or are we done this week?
Why? You don't want to keep talking?
Oh, we can just off air. Yeah, Nick, thanks for being here again. It's fun as always.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So for
Have
Nick,
some salami on my sandwich.
yes, nobody wants ham. For B Rob, for
What?
Will, and for Nick, I'm Kaz. We'll see you next time. Well, you know what they need.
And if it's your birthday, fuck you, Nick Marsico.
Fuck your pork roll.
That was great.
Yeah.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.